Alright, hello everybody, welcome back yet again. We're back with more Springtime Mania Free-For-All Tournament, 3rd edition quarterfinals. That match that I was very nervous about. Overall happy with the result, but let's just get right into this next match. It's going to be Electro versus Traps Cute. In case you weren't aware, I am the Toastster. I'm not joined by anyone because very few commentators are available right now. But with that, we do have our first warm-up in the lobby right now, as well as both players, so we should be getting this going as soon as players are ready. Nice quads right to start. Is that all this map is? I guess not, but it is long notes. Alright. Electro finding a lot of breaks in this. Traps Cute being very comfortable with these kinds of patterns. Though nothing in the pool. Oh. I don't really expect this to exactly reflect the performances that the two players will put for this. Oh yeah, this definitely isn't going to be reflective of what's going to happen. This is a bit hard. Started to tripping up Electro with some of those nice column locks. Oh, those patterns look fun, right? This just looks like an all-around fun map. It's also by Shuniki, which makes perfect sense given the style of the map. This is like randomly done, kinda. With borderline random? No, they are random. Aw, textbook SVs in there too. Can't go without those. I think it's obvious whose warm-up this was, given the performances so far. Finding a lot of breaks in this section. We're about halfway done with the map now. Traps with about 50,000 points of lead right now. Nice LN patterns. Jump through! Why are these extended so far? It's like almost inverse, but it's just barely not. Thanks, Shuniki, for all you do. Coming up to the very end of the warm-up. Traps Cute definitely showing some prowess with these kinds of LMs, but I don't know how much that's gonna favor him in this match, given that the Ellen maps are a bit easier than this. Coming up to the end, that is going to be the end of Traps Are Cute's warm-up. Onto Electros. Alright, and we see Electro's warm-up up now. It's all about you, romance difficulty. I do recognize this map. It is by your boy Shoegazer. And it's pretty speed-based, kind of just, you know, it has a lot of streamy, I guess awkward snap patterns where it's like 5/16 or something. I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm sure it might say in the VNet description. But yeah, you can pretty much see the kinds of patterns that are going to be showing up relatively soon. Just regular streaming right now, but with the voice coming in, I guess it's just mostly 1/8 streams, but either way, they're still pretty difficult in general. Electro finding 2 combo breaks already. Not looking too good for him. If he keeps breaking like that in the match, this might be a repeat of what we saw with him against Jesus. However, the accuracy difference between Electro and Traps Are Cute on these kinds of maps might be enough that the combos don't really matter in the end. Traps Are Cute is still holding full combo though. That is really old, rushing a lot of accuracy right there. Still holding onto the combo though. Ah, there it is. About 3 percentage points of difference in their accuracy, now being a little bit more than that what Traps' drops here. I think he's starting to experience some stamina loss with these streams. Actually dropping below the S threshold for a little bit there was Traps Are Cute. Holding 98.5, definitely very impressive for this kind of map. Traps finding a lot of breaks, actually almost failing there. I don't know if he actually did, but definitely dropping below 94% now. He's definitely experiencing I don't blame him at all. These kinds of streams can be really tiring for your fingers, especially if you're not particularly good at one-handed trilling. But I believe he does get the pass on that, but Electro takes it by 150,000. But with the end of that second warm-up, we will be going into the rolls, bans, and the first pick. Oh, Trap's got a 100 roll. Wow. Wow. He gets that hot server roll. Let's go. That being said, Traps does win that roll, obviously. Electro has the first ban. Traps will get second ban and first pick out of that. Electro will almost definitely ban a long note choice. If he doesn't, that would be silly. All right, but I guess Electro's banning Recession, which is interesting. Not necessarily a bad ban because Traps is pretty good at SVs in general. Traps, though, banning out She's Hunting Me. And Traps is probably going to go with Ivory and Ebony or whatever, whichever order that's in. That's and I was right. He does go with Ebony and Ivory. Go, first pick of this match out of a possible 11, Ebony and Ivory, one of the long note choices of the pool. Accuracy start goes to Electro, but we still have some more abrasive LN patterns to come to. Accuracy leads still in favor of Electro, but not by a... Ooh, that accuracy break on that trill just gave Traps Are Cute the accuracy lead, and some more 200s on those inverse patterns, meaning that Traps Are Cute's gonna hold a bit of a strong accuracy lead for the time being. Not too much though. Accuracy drops. Ooh, but that's a combo break from Electro. Not gonna treat him well with respect to the score gap. And another break from Electro. White going into the slow jam too. Actually, two breaks, I think. These trills messing no one up. Accuracy is different by about a full percent now. I don't really see Electro making it back in this match. Not with how far behind he is. Oh, Dred's finding a brick right at the end, losing that full combo. But Electro, having already dropped a lot, does not come back from that. And that will be the first point in favor of Traps Are Cute. Electro firing back with a pick on Anti-Crystal. Trap saying that why didn't my bluff work tells me that he isn't particularly confident on this. And I know Electro knows this because I'm pretty sure he favorited the map before it was even it was favorited a long time ago. But either way, Electro does have a pretty strong score in general on this. And plus, the burst at the beginning will likely give Traps more trouble than it will give to Electro, which will immediately give him the score lead anyways, at least is the likely case. I don't actually know what's going to happen. Burst coming in. Trap's doing fine on the first one, but drops some accuracy, but so is Electro. Not too much of a difference between their scores. Traps does have a small lead, but that 200 is going to give Electro just barely more higher accuracy, but both players continue to drop 200s a lot. Traps finding a few more now. What's really going to be important is when this first section ends to see what their accuracy difference is and what whatever player has to make up in the SV portion of it. Looks like Electro is going to come out on top with about 0.3% of accuracy advantage and 5,000 points, something that he will hopefully be able to hold on to. But breaks can still happen. It's very easy to forget what's going on in the second half, especially in that middle transition. Ooh, but Trap's finding a break right out of the gate. They're not looking too comfortable with these SVs. Probably didn't put enough practice into it or just wasn't able to read it properly the first time, though he's looking really close to failing right now, whereas Electro's still holding above 99%. Trap's holding less than 93% meanwhile, and there's almost 200,000 points of difference between them. Electro with a combo break now, but that is not going to matter too much unless he fails. But I don't think that's going to happen. That's going to be a first point for Electro. Brings it 1-1 back to Traps Are Cute's pick. And Traps Are Cute replies with Dolphin Talk. Expected pick. I appreciate the compliment traps. I hope you really enjoy this map. Personally, uh, I will sue you. Just okay. Anyways, Dolphin Talk. Expected pick. Long notes. Something that Electro might be able to easily, just break on. The staccatos are art. But here we go into pick number 3. We move the match. Electro is going to want to take this break. He has to do everything he can to not lose on his own picks. Accuracy lead favors Electro with some of those staccatos 200s. Traps drop some more accuracy. Half a percent of difference between their accuracies right now, but not too much of a score gap because of how early on it is. Though if Q keeps this kind of performance up, Electro's looking pretty clean to take this right now, even so early on. Release is not really giving Electro too many troubles overall, although Staccato just got him a 200. That is not going to change any lead. First chorus comes up. Neither player doing too bad so far. Without the staccato, it seems both players BLMs. Accuracy gap actually closing a little bit, about 0.2% of difference now. Both players' accuracy is climbing a little bit. 200 drops every now and again from Electro, but that lead is staying the same for the most part. Still, going into the halfway point, Electro has a small lead, but a break could change that. Drops on both sides trading off, but Electro with a combo break right there holds the accuracy lead, but that is not going to fare well for him. Gives Traps the score lead now. Still plenty of map left. A third left. Breaks can still happen on Traps' side, but all he has to do is hold combo now, and he should be safe to take this. Accuracies are actually neck and neck right now, but that combo break from Electro's side is just giving Traps all the advantage. Accuracy actually favoring Traps now just a little bit, and without any drops, Traps is looking good to take his second point in the match pretty effectively. Playing for drops isn't always the best strategy, but sometimes it just works. And Traps does take that second point, brings it 1-2, and back to Electro's pick. By going for Earth Tower Devotion. probably one of his better picks open right now. Well, actually, I think he has a lot of pretty good picks in general. Anything that has like speed, and most of the Rice picks in the pool in general probably favor Electro overall, just because his luminal level, Rice skills are outclass Trapsecute in that respect. So I don't expect this to be very close in terms of this map. And I don't know if Traps actually practiced this map, because he asked if it's the meme jump trill ending, though him knowing that it's there means that he's at least seen the chart. But here we go, pick number 4, Electro hoping to tie it back up on this pick, Earth Tower Devotion, taking advantage of his speed capabilities with respect to Trapsercute's not as strong Rice and accuracy. Accuracy's slightly favoring Electro right now, but not by a whole lot. Though important to know is that we haven't gotten to the really abrasive streaming patterns. $200 drop from Electro in that stream section. Both players pretty much at the same accuracy right now. Though another accuracy drop from Electro gives Trapsercute a very small lead now. 0.1% of difference between the two players' accuracies going to the halfway mark, though we still have not gotten to the ending, which has arguably the hardest patterns in the map, which is where I'd expect to either see drops from either player or just, accuracy changes. And with that, Traps does drop a 200, I believe, and closes that gap in accuracy just a little bit, and it drops even more with that roll with 200s. Electro takes the lead again. Traps drops some more 200s in these patterns. Going into the last quarter, Electro has a very, very small lead. Both players still holding on to their full combos going into this ending. A drop from either player could spell the end for them in this map. Jacks coming in, either player messing up on those, but we still got the streams with the anchors on 1 and 4 that could definitely trip them up, and then the jump trail at the end hasn't tripped either of them up yet. 200s from Traps there, left hand now. And jump trail time, Electro dropping at the end, but still takes that point. 2-2. And back to Trapsercute's pick. There's still 2 long note choices remaining, so he still has some picks left in his arsenal. Though once he runs out of those, it's hard to say what he's going to pick. Traps goes for On the FM, the third out of the 4 long note picks in the pool. Traps doesn't seem to like this very much, but it does favor him in general for at least giving him an opportunity to take points from Electro, as we've seen from the past 2 picks. Though, if things are going as you would expect them to, this is getting close to his less... Electro already finding a combo break. Accuracy not holding up too strong for him, but it is rising. Ooh, and another combo break from Electro right away. Not going to fare well for him, but Traps does continue to drop accuracy on this map, whereas Electro is starting to build it up a little bit. Almost above the 99 threshold is Electro, but with another combo break, he is not having a good time on this right now. Hard release section coming up. Trap dropping a few 200s. No major breaks from Electro on that end, though. Still bringing up his accuracy. He's got to hope for one or two drops on Trap's oblique side in order to take this back. But another combo break from Electro. That might just seal the deal. I don't really see any capability for Electro to come back in this. And Transfer does manage to take that third point in his favor, 3-2, back to Electro's pick. Looking like this is going to be pretty back and forth. Looks like Traps actually got a PB on that run. Don't know if it would have mattered if he got a normal run on that, but either way, he does take that point. Electro's probably going to go for another Rice choice, possibly the dense one, the dense electron one. Not the accuracy electron one. Or he'll go for everything will freeze possibly. Maybe even Scatman or Glucagon. He has a lot of picks that he can go for. And Electro goes for Scatman. Trap dropping a few 200s. No major breaks from Electro on that end, though. Still bringing up his accuracy. He's got to hope for one or two drops on Trap's oblique side in order to take this back. But another combo break from Electro. That might just seal the deal. I don't really see any capability for Electro to come back in this. And Transfer does manage to take that third point in his favor, 3-2, back to Electro's pick. Looking like this is going to be pretty back and forth. Looks like Traps actually got a PB on that run. Don't know if it would have mattered if he got Trap dropping a few 200s. No major breaks from Electro on that end, though. Still bringing up his accuracy. He's got to hope for one or two drops on Trap's oblique side in order to take this back. But another combo break from Electro. That might just seal the deal. I don't really see any capability for Electro to come back in this. And Transfer does manage to take that third point in his favor, 3-2, back to Electro's pick. Looking like this is going to be pretty back and forth. Looks like Traps actually got a PB on that run. Don't know if it would have mattered if he got a normal run on that, but either way, he does take that point. Electro's probably going to go for another Rice choice, possibly the dense one, the dense electron one. Not the accuracy electron one. Or he'll go for everything will freeze possibly. Maybe even Scatman or Glucagon. He has a lot of picks that he can go for. Electro going into this section bring the accuracies of each player very close, but the score lead does favor Electro even with a slightly lower accuracy if he does end up having it because of his combo. Accuracies are getting closer together. Only about 3,000 points of difference. Well, actually, more like 20. This is looking pretty solid for Traps now. Gonna be, if he holds on to this, it's gonna bring his score to 4-2. And with one more LN map in the pool, he might be able to just take it to match point now. Not sure exactly what's going on with Electros at that match, but it does give Traps Cute a 4th point. Back to his own pick. First break point of the match, actually. All in the misses. It looks like Traps got another personal best on that. And the rocket pick comes out. Last LN choice left open. This may be Traps' last. This is Traps' last good pick. I think the only one left for him after this might be the accuracy choice, but and here we go. Electro's got to hope he can take a break point from him if he wants to keep Traps from getting to match point on this pick. Definitely would be a pretty unfortunate situation for Electro to be in, especially with the fact that that means he would have to go to tiebreaker if he wants to win the match. Electro starts off with lower accuracy, not looking too hot right now, but the accuracies still aren't too different between the two players. The Electro continuing to find major accuracy drops through this section. Only about 0.4% of difference between the two players right now, but both of them with full combos gives Traps an advantage. And with the amount of accuracy drops that was happening in the first half for Electro, I do not really expect it to go back in his favor unless Traps manages to drop combo in the second half. Here we go. Electro building up back to 99, going into the second PI. Neither player dropping too much accuracy. Ooh, but a combo break from Traps Arcade is gonna put Electro right back in this. Some accuracy drops as well. Scores are... Oh, that wasn't a drop. Wow, getting me hyped up for nothing. What kind of flying is this? Well, that is the point for Traps Q. Brings him to match point. Back to Electro's choice. 5-2 right now. Not looking too good for Electro in this match. Here we go. We should be starting up on pick number 8 in this map pool. Or, sorry, not map pool. In this match. And here we go, Glucagon, another jack pick that likely gives Electro the advantage. Just he's a pretty well known for being really good at jacks, and Traps not so much. If I'm correct, he's actually not too strong at them in general. So advantage goes to Electro for this, but as we've seen from a lot of these picks, anything can happen. No one has broken combo yet. When Electro with that accuracy lead first chorus means that he'll hold his score advantage for now. Ooh, and a huge accuracy drop from Electro right there gives Traps an advantage in accuracy without any combo breaks on either side yet. Accuracies from Electro are climbing right now. Traps doesn't look like he wants to reduce. Actually, his is going up as well. Currently in a situation where Electro's accuracy is just chasing after Traps right now. But a combo break on Electro's side is not going to help his case. Ooh, but Traps with a drop as well. Accuracy is now around the same, with both of them having a combo break means that lead might shift over to Electro just barely. And there's the scores flashing in favor of Electro now. Not much of a difference between their accuracies though. Hard to tell where this is gonna go, especially with how close they are. Electro up by 600 points. Accuracy's climbing from both players. Now Traps being the one trying to chase down Electro going into this last chorus, and coming into the last eighth of the map too. Jump Trill is not giving too many problems, but the 200 drops from Electro almost bring that accuracy back, but he still has a slight lead. Going into a redo of the beginning, but a 100 tied now. Electro has just a very slight accuracy lead. right at the end. Looks like he has a small score lead now. Last few notes. And he drops. I don't know. I'm holding my breath. And Electro takes 100 points. 3-5. Back to Traps or Cute's pick. Traps keeps just getting these PBs. I'm sure Electro's really nervous right now, but I imagine Traps is as well. Traps' pick doesn't really have much left to go for, but I'd expect freezing to come out like negative 273.15 freezing. See what Traps goes for. Right now we have 3 maps remaining. There is everything will freeze, negative 273.15 freezing, and then the other Electron map. Oh, and he goes with the really dense one. What? That's an interesting choice. We'll have to see if this pick pays off, but it still does seem to favor Electro in this match. All right, here we go. This is the breakpoint Electro needs to be right back into it. This is the breakpoint Electro needs to bring that tiebreaker possibility even closer. Small accuracy breaks on these intro LNs, not surprising given how annoying they are with the releases, but this isn't the bulk of the map, so accuracy leads right here aren't particularly important. And should be getting into what the real difficulty of this map entails. Here we go. 200 right in that transition. I believe Traps also dropped a little bit, but his accuracy is going way down with that burst transition. Electro lead. More dense jump stream. Jump trill. 0.4% of accuracy advantage for Electro right out of that intro section. We still got lots to go. Jump trill incoming though. See if either of them mess up the jump trill transition. Right here. Traps gets a few 200s. Electro, I believe, dropped 1, but neither player breaks combo. Definitely still got an accuracy advantage in favor of Electro by about 0.4%, now 0.5 because of that 200 drop. Both of them dropping in that roll section, but they do just cancel each other out. Electro still with a solid lead right now. 200 drops right there. Looks like there's about almost 1% now of difference between the two players. Full percent now. I don't even know if a break will change anything about this score lead that Electro has. And coming out of this dense, Traps does find a combo break, going to nail the coffin. Electro finds a break on that LM, but it's not going to matter. He's going to take his 4th point back to his own pick. And if anything besides everything will freeze comes out, Electro has to choose everything will freeze. If he doesn't, he might lose this. And Electro goes with everything will freeze as expected, taking advantage of his speed capabilities. I'm saying he has a 98.1% FC. And here we go. The last pick of this match. This determines whether or not we go into tiebreaker. Electro has to win to force it. Traps has to win to avoid it. Who will come out on top? Electro obviously seems to have the advantage on this kind of map, but you never know. First stream right there gives Traps a small accuracy advantage, but we still haven't gotten into the longer streams of it. Electro comes out on top with better accuracy now. This is fast enough to the point where stamina issues could definitely pose a problem for either of the players. 200 drops do come out a little bit from Electro, giving Traps just a slight lead now. 0.05% of difference now, though. Same accuracy. Electro takes a tiny lead. Ooh, but some 200 drops from Traps are cute right there. Gives Electro a 0.2% lead now. Score really isn't too far apart despite that lead. But Electro really just has to keep his accuracy and combo up, and he should be safe for this pick. That accuracy gap between the two players is steadily growing now. This is the tiebreaker we've always wanted. About a third of the way in and looking like it might be the case. Neither player has dropped yet though. Accuracy just in favor of Electro for the time being. Still got 2 more courses and that nasty solo to deal with though. Going into that, 200 drops from Electro doesn't change his accuracy too much. Traps continue to drop as well. Ooh, but Traps keep finding a combo break right there. Now all Electro has to do is hold on to his combo, and he will pretty much have this in the bag. 2/3 of the way through, we got the solo left, but I don't know if there's enough of a tricky patterning to give Electro, or to give Traps a chance back in this match with that 14,000 point difference between the two players right now. Solo coming in, long notes not tripping up anyone too bad, getting some 200s on Electro's side, but that accuracy lead does stay intact. Going last chorus now, Electro still with an accuracy lead and a combo advantage. Ooh, but there goes that combo advantage right there. It still has higher accuracy, so I don't know if that's going to give Traps or Key a chance right now, unless he breaks again. Last streams coming in right here, going into the outro of this chorus. This is gonna be it. We got the accuracy lead in favor of Electro. Here we go. This is it. We're going to tiebreaker, boys. Let's go. Tiebreaker. I believe this is actually the first tiebreaker we've had in the bracket stage, which is taking a while, but we're here. And neither player has practiced the map There aren't any SVs, so that shouldn't trip either player up, but the patterns are pretty difficult to sight read either way, so we're going to see some interesting runs here. But it looks like Electro has played the map before, because he tested it for trouble, it looks like. Here we go. Dreaming Tree, Lucid Difficulty, Ruby My Dear, Trouble. Tiebreaker, first one of bracket stage. Electro versus Traps are Cute. Winner takes all. Loser gets knocked out of the tournament. Whoever takes this moves on to the semifinals to face T-Deck, who is going to have the strongest resolve. Pretty easy opening right here. Just pretty much accuracy with some short LMs. No really big deal in this intro, but once we get into the more abrasive patterns, we'll be starting to see some accuracy drops from both players, I would imagine. Ooh, both players having dropped to 200 now on those short LNs. Tied accuracies, just with Electro with a tiny, tiny lead. But that is nothing compared to what we're going to be seeing coming up. 52 points. Going into the hard section, 100 drop from Electro right away. Mini Jacks give Electro just a slight lead though. Ooh, but a miss from Electro right there. Still not too big of a difference in accuracy though. .3,000 lead for Traps. Not too much of a difference right now. Still haven't gotten into some of the really abrasive patterns. I can tell you that there's going to be a lot of these mini jack patterns. 200 drops from both players. Accuracies are getting close. Traps are cute. Finds a combo break though. Electro will be getting that lead back because of his accuracy advantage too. And back up to the 400 combo threshold is Electro. He does take the lead back. Still flashing a little bit though. This is really close. 200 drop accuracies are neck and neck right now. Both players at that accuracy threshold, or sorry, combo threshold. About 300 points of difference. This is about as close as it gets. Electro with another combo break. Accuracies are neck and neck still though. Another drop from Traps Are Cute would change everything again. Some 200 drops from Electro keeps that accuracy about the same between the two players, but without a combo break from Traps, he will maintain the lead. I'm holding my breath right now, it's so close. A drop from Traps Are Cute will change everything here. And we're only halfway into the chart, so there's plenty of opportunity for him to find one. Accuracies are neck and neck just with the combo advantage in favor of Traps Are Cute, which is the only reason he has a score lead right now. Both players drop at the same time. Everything resets. Electro with a slight accuracy advantage from earlier still holds with Traps. Scores are actually flashing right now because of this accuracy difference. Electro might have a slight lead right now because of his superior accuracy coming out of that break. Ooh, he does have just the smallest lead. They dropped on the same note, so their combos are the same. Everything has been reset as if we just started the map. Just 1/3 of the map left to determine who moves on in the loser's bracket and who gets knocked out. Less than 1,100 points of difference right now. It is so close. I don't know what else to say. We still got one abrasive section left, arguably one of the hardest sections of the map. Still holding my breath. Ooh, 200 up from Electro. Bit of a slow section here, though, basically trying to build up their accuracies for the final hard section of the map. Ooh, burst. Traps gets a miss right there. Accuracy advantage and combo advantage stays with Electro. That lead is going to extend just a little bit going into the last little section of the map. Still some hard sections. Misses can still happen. It is not over yet. I'm so nervous for both of the players right now. Accuracies really aren't that different right now. But Electro holding on to his combo extremely well through this ending section. Burst coming in. That jump drill not tripping up either player. Electro's accuracy only increasing now. Even a break might not give the lead back to Traps. Very ending of the map. I don't know what's going to happen. And I think that's going to be it. No more left of the map. 5,000 points in favor of Electro, and he is going to take that match. Absolutely insane match between these two players. I'm kind of speechless. And that is the end of an absolutely insane match. Electro coming back from being down 2-5, getting that almost reverse sweep on Traps RQ and taking the move on into the losers semifinals to face T-Deck next weekend. Oh, wow. Oh my god. And with that, I do believe that is the end of the block for now. We do have 50 minutes until the very last match of this weekend, which is going to be Trouble versus Jesus, also in the losers bracket. Oh, dude, I was holding my breath through that whole map. But yeah, so we got one more match in 50 minutes, Trouble versus Jesus, and they will be determining who will be facing Dot next weekend in the losers bracket. And oh, I'm dizzy now because of that. But with that, we will see you guys. We will be shutting off the stream until the next match starts, which, like I said, is in 50 minutes. And make sure to come back for that. See you guys later.